It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. I want to apologize again about not putting a video out yesterday. I explained that in the video, and actually the short video I put out yesterday, I tried to explain it, and I hope you understand. But let's get into today's video. One of the behind-the-scenes cast members inspired many of the scenes in the show. Actually, I would put him more of a crew member than a cast member. But this is really interesting, and I think he would classify maybe cast because of how close he was with Andy. Let's take a look. It's always surprising to find out where shows like the Andy Griffith Show get inspiration for episodes. One unlikely person offered a lot. Anyone who's a fan of the classic TV show knows actor Andy Griffith used his hometown of Mount Airy, North Carolina as a model for Mayberry. Well, there was another person who used to share his family experiences in North Carolina with Griffith all the time. Makeup artist Lee Greenway, who made sure Griffith, Don Knotts, and other cast members looked good, struck up a solid friendship with Andy. And according to an article from MeTV.com, Greenway would share some life experiences with Andy, and they would find their way onto the episodes. Greenway grew up in Rutherford, North Carolina, so he had something in common with Andy, their home state. He said that Griffith and him not only talked a lot on the set, but played guitar together during downtime. But it is the back-home experiences that Greenway shares with Andy that found their way into the Andy Griffith Show. One example Greenway pointed to is that the episode called The Rehabilitation of Otis. It's the one where Otis, played by Hal Smith, rides into Mayberry drunker than a skunk on the top of a cow he thinks is a horse. Greenway shared a real-life example with Griffith of a family member who drunkenly rode toward his family's house on a mule. He traded that for a cow, then headed back out, and Greenway's family drove out to find the family member on the ground. That family member just turned out to be drunk. It's not a good look when the cow you've been riding is standing over you and looking down. The real-life adventure and others found their way into the Andy Griffith Show. Life in small-town North Carolina might reflect other small towns across the United States. There is a charm in the simplicity of those times, though that keeps drawing generation after generation into Mayberry. See, I love this kind of stuff, to find out where some of it came from, and to know that, especially this episode, the Otis episode, that it came from a true story, is just, it kills me. I'd love to have been there to see that. I mean, it's funny enough seeing Otis do it. It's one of my favorite episodes. Anything with Otis in it is good for me. I just always loved it. That's why I always had an issue with Andy. Didn't really care for the character. He liked Hal Smith and all, but didn't care for the drunken character because he didn't think alcoholism was funny. Alcoholism isn't funny. But let's face it, I mean, in one episode, they said that Otis through the week is, regular upstanding citizen, works, and then, the weekend he gets his jollies. That's not an alcoholic, that's a drunk. But anyway, that's why Otis was sober in Return to Mayberry. Thank God for Otis. I love him. I also loved Hot Rod Otis. You like that? Which episode was your favorite that Otis was in? He was the main character. And I always remember, slow it down and let me in, or I'll go out and buy some gin. And I'll leave you with that. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Today's is on Mr. Waylon Jennings and the most embarrassing moment he ever had on stage. It's funny. And the classic TV facts and trivia is on MASH, Colonel Potter, Harry Morgan. So you might want to check that out too. And if you do, please subscribe. Have a great day. God bless you. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. And I pray for you.